ML Sports Take here, brought to you by Stumbling Monkey Brewing Company and Camilla's Golf Club. 35-20, Syracuse beats Purdue. I thought Syracuse could have won this game by even more, maybe even 4 or 5 possessions, especially in the first half. At the end of the half, what is Dino Babers doing there with the game management and all the rest? Multiple timeouts. Hey, call it early. Try to throw an 8-yarder out to the sidelines. See if you can set up a field goal and try to tack up on more points. Or, hell, let the clock bleed down like you did, call timeout, but don't go around and just run some stupid play and have Schrader take an unnecessary hit. Throw the ball downfield and try to get a Hail Mary touchdown or maybe even a PI or all the rest. And I thought Syracuse in the second half really could have scored even more points as well, including the ref's buffoonery on a fumble that was clearly recovered by the Orange. One guy goes this way, one guy goes the other way, and they said it was Purdue ball. It makes no sense. But this was a great win for the Orange. Make no mistake about it. It was the big key win in the first half of the season. They have Army this Saturday, noon kickoff in the JMA No Wireless Dome. And then you get into the gauntlet of the ACC with the likes of Florida State and Carolina and Clemson. So Syracuse winning this game was big. They should win next week. I think Army is going to be tough. They really run the football. They're physical. Let's see if the Qs can go 4-0. And even if you go 1-2 in that gauntlet, hey, 5-2 to start your first 7. That's pretty darn good. See if Syracuse can finish at that point. Obviously, Wollaba and Gadsden being out for the year are huge losses for the Orange. They've got to get better, catching the ball. They had a ton of drops. The penalties are brutal. The tackling in the beginning of the game was brutal, but the defense shored that up clearly, and the turnovers were great. And there was a lot to talk about here, a lot of great things to talk about for Syracuse. And it started with the quarterback who, boy, I really wish he would take less hits, but man, you cannot fault this guy for that kind of Dungy-esque play, that fearlessness that he goes out there with. Schrader, 184 yards through the air and 195 yards on the ground and 4 touchdowns. That is unheard of, even for an RPO day that we live in, where guys can run it and catch it, run it and throw it, absolutely fantastic. And, you go on the road and win a big Power 5 game like this with a huge crowd. That's a pretty big thing. ML Sports Take here, brought to you by our good friends over at Elevate Fitness of Syracuse, CH Insurance, and Rosie's Corner.